Hi Pisces, welcome. So Pisces, this is going to be your tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get started. So Pisces, when I was meditating on your energy, I was getting words like teamwork, collaboration, partnerships, teamwork makes the dream work, things of that nature. So I feel like relationships being highlighted, okay? And I'm not just talking about intimate relationships. I'm talking about like relationships in general being highlighted for you, Pisces, for whatever reason. And the only image that I got, interestingly enough, was of the forearm. I'm not really sure if there's something significant about the forearm for some of you, but take it as it resonates, right? So let's get into it and see, Pisces, what we have coming through for you. I'm going to get some tarot cards out here and get the overall energy for my Pisces. And you know what, guys? I don't know why, but my angle is like really throwing me off. So hold on a second. Let me get in your face for a second. I don't feel centered. OCD. Okay. Anyways, OCD, ADD. That's a deadly combination right there. All right, so Pisces, back to you. Sorry about that. Overall energy for my Pisces. You have, yes, the card of semi-sextile of allowing and Neptune. Okay, so this is talking about encouraging you to see the potential growth opportunities as opposed to, you know, seeing the other side of that coin. There is this message here too about like beginning a new cycle and sorry. And I heard keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. So having this like hopeful type of vibe come through for you, Pisces, is kind of what I'm feeling. And then with the card of Neptune, this talks about your imagination, your memories, the subconscious, love, having visions, getting in tune with your spiritual self. This card does to me represent Piscean energy. Also, we just had a full moon in Capricorn. You might have felt that energy. Capricorn energy kind of rules like reputation and your achievements and like what goals do you have for yourself, right? What dreams do you have for yourself? So that's coming through as well. So let's see what else here. Pisces. Man, you have the High Priestess out. So some of y'all are really getting in tune with your more spiritual or intuitive side during this time frame. Maybe there's some decisions that you need to make as well. And if that's the case, they're saying, first ask yourself, how do you feel? And then try your best to follow your intuition before making any decisions, right? Because there could be a little bit of confusion in the air or uncertainty. So they're saying, you know, feel it out, Pisces, and wait until you feel certain before making decisions. Especially when it comes to like matters of the heart. All right. And there's also this message about like the past resurfacing for whatever reason, or some like sort of repeated karmic cycle from the past resurfacing. And they're saying it's in relationships. So you might notice like cyclic patterns or things reoccurring or things feeling like familiar in the relationship sector of your life. Excuse me. So let's go into the headspace, Pisces, and see what the current energy is all about. Headspace for my Pisces. Where's their head at? Ooh. You have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress. So, Pisces, I feel, man, why does my throat, you know what, it's funny, I keep getting an itchy in my throat, and I was literally getting ready to say, some of y'all are like avoiding communicating something, or maybe avoiding talking about something or talking to someone. And then I heard conflict avoidant, especially if they bring a sense of conflict or you feel a certain kind of way about it. I feel you kind of wanting to avoid or detach from that situation or that person during this time frame. And I do actually feel like that's for your highest good. Sometimes it is healthy for us to kind of pull away from those types of people or that type of energy. But they're also giving me the word resolve. So you're coming to some sort of resolve here. And again, this card talks about meditation, getting into alignment, and then. So they're not wanting you to communicate or make any big decisions until you've really thought about something, Pisces, and feel more certain about it, okay? And then you will know when it's the right time because it will feel right, and then you can jump into action. So I do feel that you will be jumping into action, okay? Especially when it comes to matters of the heart, is what I feel, like maybe taking some action around that during this time frame. There's also this message here about being patient with yourself, Pisces, and taking good care of your health. Not getting so distracted in maybe the emotion of something that you neglect your physical body or your own emotional well-being, to prioritize that during this time frame. And also, you might find that, especially for those of you who have a certain goal or aspiration, that like your creative juices seem to be flowing better during this time frame, like maybe getting some creative ideas on different ways to like grow your skill set or make money, or, you know, get a new hobby, things of that nature. Like I just feel there's this creativity that wants to come in for you, Pisces, that wants to inspire you to try something new as well, okay, during this time frame. So don't be afraid to try something new. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pause, but I was getting a message. I heard stop, collaborate, and listen, which that's Ice Ice Baby, right? By Vanilla Ice. But maybe there's something new to be explored around collaborating with another person on something here. So be open to that. So, and it could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. The card of Sagittarius flew out, but take it or leave it. Let's go into the emotional space then, Pisces, and see. I also have Aquarian energy here with the star. What else for my Pisces? Wow, this is beautiful. Pisces, I love this. Okay, so there's this healing, intuitive, psychic, freaking energy coming through, and it's amazing. I might be connecting with a group of you that, you know, you have abilities, like you're gifted intuitively, maybe. If so, like, wow, it's really showing itself to you during this time frame. Others of you might be actually working on strengthening your intuitive abilities, or learning something new, using your intuition, right, to kind of feel it out. But you have 4 cards about being intuitive, okay? And then, I'm sorry, they also gave me the word empathic, okay? So there seems to be something going on an emotional level that you may be weighing out right now, or looking at the pros and the cons and whatever. I feel like, but at the end of the day, you really do know what you want, Pisces, and because you're being intuitively drawn to whatever this is, and there's no denying it. Like, there's no way that you could deny this. So there's something that you know, Pisces, on an intuitive level is right for you. And maybe because you're trying to be discerning, you have entertained the idea of like, but is it? You know, so I'm looking at the other side of the coin. But at the end of the day, you still know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're analyzing something even though you know already what you're going to do. Like, you're entertaining something in your brain even though you already know what's right for you or what direction you're going in or how you feel. Like, it's almost like you're playing games with yourself. I mean, I don't think you're intentionally doing that. I think you're trying to be rational, right? And like, so a rational person would tell you, well, you know, before you make decisions, you need to weigh out the good and the bad and the pros and the cons and the yiddy and the yaddy. But honestly, and I'm not saying that there's not some benefit to that, because it does help you to be more analytical, but to a fault. If you get too stuck in analysis paralysis, then it actually works against you to where you start to confuse yourself about, wait, is that what I want or is that not what I want? And you start to introduce resistance into the situation via the way that you're thinking about it. So they're saying there's a fine line, Pisces, of, you know, of being analytical versus getting yourself stuck in your head. So just know the difference here. But I actually feel like you're showing up as very intuitive and balanced and knowing self. So I don't feel like you weighing it out is going to deter you in any sort of way, because I honestly feel a great degree of certainty showing up here in the emotional space, a great deal of connection, showing up in the emotional space. After a period of weighing something out. So let's go deeper then and see the bigger spiritual picture. Let's go deeper here for my Pisces. Queen of Cups. The Emperor. The Four of Wands. It's like, what? Okay, sorry, that took me off guard. I'll clarify that one. I was getting ready to say it's like the big picture coming together, okay? Are you getting like, or you're getting some sort of big picture during this time frame? You know, and there's just a beautiful flow to the energy. And then as I'm getting ready to, I was literally getting ready to say, wow, every single card is positive. And it ended on the Three of Swords. So promise I'm going to clarify that. But let me tell you what I feel so far. So Pisces, this is you kind of doing some restoration, some healing, getting more in tune with your intuitive self and feeling that flow come through, which is helping to give you a greater sense of empowerment and feeling more in control, okay? And I feel like things coming together for you, and support being available as well through like your social network, your friends, your family, things of that nature. I just feel like you being incredibly supported in whatever it is that you have going on or whatever decisions that you're making during this time frame. And they keep saying, you know, that's because you're in this kind of receptive, intuitive space right now. So it's easy to allow the universe to give you what you want when you're in that space, in that flow. However, okay, but there's the Three of Swords. So there's something here. And you know what? I feel like this took you totally off guard. Yes, that's what it is. There's something here that in the big picture, it's not going to destroy you. But I do feel like some of y'all being taken off guard by something momentarily, okay, that might have broke your heart or been kind of a hurtful moment. It's almost like you're bipping along, things are going good, it's lining up for you, you're kind of weighing things out, and then, you know, there's this moment, and they keep emphasizing the word momentarily. So this is a blip. This is not like a huge catastrophe. It's like there's this blip in time, Pisces, where something seems to come out of nowhere that gets you. It gets you for a moment, right? But I think that you know, because you're intuitive, that in the big picture, you're going to be all right. You know what I mean? So let me get one clarification on that. I'm like, my card. Wow, the devil. Okay. Capricorn energy for some of you. Oh my gosh, the 5 of Cups. What the heck? So Pisces. Okay. So the message is there might be something that comes along or has the ability to momentarily really bring you into a lower level emotional space. Okay. But it's only a blip in time unless you get fixated on it, unless you start ruminating on it, unless you start overthinking it, analysis paralysis. Let's go back to that. And then in that case, you grow the problem because you're fixating on it. And law of attraction can only ever give you what you focus on, whether you want it or not. So if you continually focus on the hurt of something or the problem with something, you actually grow the problem and the energy. So for some of you, this is a caution, right? That to not get stuck in the hurtfulness or the problem of something, because then you'll perpetuate growth there and it will completely emotionally drain you and you'll be back to square one. Not really, but you know what I mean. They're wanting you to elevate above whatever the situation is and to see the big picture of the fact that things really are lining up for you, you know, and that you can allow yourself to feel good. Because in the big picture, you are well, you're alive, you have intuitive guidance that's going to help move you around whatever this painful energy is that seems to be popping up out of nowhere. Get one more on that. The King of Wands. I'm hearing I am invincible, which I got in the Aquarius reading as well. So you're going to persevere, right? Like this is a very confident energy of perseverance is the word that I'm getting. You will persevere over this. Yeah, and then things will start to feel easy again. Okay, so don't stress too much. Don't focus too much on that of which you do not want. It will make you feel emotionally terrible, but it also will perpetuate it and grow it in the environment. And so, you know, look at all of this other beautiful energy that you have around you. All this stuff that's going so well for you. You're going to let this one thing tear all of that down? I don't think so. I don't think so, Pisces, because you know better, because you're intuitive, because you're being guided. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's see what the guidance is. Let's see what the guidance is for Pisces. Serenity. The most important relationship you have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Do not let the past and past resentments interfere with your serenity today. Wasn't that what I just literally said? I feel like whatever this is that's creeping in, this has something to do with that cyclic pattern I felt in relationships that you had. It's time to, don't let this have power over you, Pisces. Prioritize your serenity first. Okay, so what is the guidance then? From Law of Attraction. This says, the Law of Attraction will assemble all cooperative relationships. So there is a vortex of becoming that contains all of what you want, Pisces. And the vortex is literally drawing in all the things necessary for the completion of every request that you've asked. all of the cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of the creation that you asked for. So this is a reminder to you that when you get into a headspace that all is working out for me, then all works out for you. Because law of attraction responds to your dominant vibration. And your dominant vibration is made up of your dominant thought patterns. And if your dominant thought pattern is, I know that I'm guided, that I'm intuitive, that all is working out for me, that I'm receiving guidance, that wish fulfillment is here for me, then the law of attraction must respond to that vibration, and therefore it will bring you the very thing that you're wanting. So, Pisces. Zodiac signs that you might be dealing with or have in your own birth chart. I have Piscean energy here: Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and Capricorn. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't, guys. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well for more fun stuff. I have videos. I'm going to be doing an event on my Facebook, so don't miss out. Make sure you follow me there. All of it linked in the description box, as well as in the About section, where you will find the donation link for those of you who would like to donate. You can do so there. Either way, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Pisces. And until next time, my friends, namaste.